More than 2,000 years ago, this river was the heart of Córdoba, much like the port of Rotterdam where New York is today. Deep enough to host large ships, the Guadalquivir connected Córdoba to the Mediterranean world, carrying spices, fabrics, and metals. Originating in the mountains, called the Sierra in Spanish, the Guadalquivir flows southwest through Andalusia, passing through cities like Córdoba and Sevilla, before emptying into the Atlantic Ocean, not far from the city of Cádiz. Its strategic importance positioned the city as a vital trade hub, but centuries of silting transferred maritime dominance to Sevilla, leaving Córdoba a relic of its former glory. Yet the river continued to flow, witnessing Córdoba's transformation. From Roman to Visigoth and Muslim to Christian rule, it remained the city's lifeline, a silent observer of power shifts, intellectual blossoming, and darker times of persecution. At this early hour, only the loyal San Rafael keeps us company on the bridge. People cross to go to work in the city's bustling tourism sector, but right now it's quiet. Locals and tourists regularly leave flowers, and they bring these red candles to light beneath his statue, honoring the angel they believe saved the city during the plague. His protection was more than symbolic during centuries of turmoil when Córdoba faced waves of conflict and religious purges. Even as the city's prosperity declined, Rafael remained. His watchful presence links today's modern life to a turbulent past. Stretching across the Guadalquivir, the Roman bridges connected Córdoba to the wider world for over 2 millennia. It once served as the southern entrance to Europe's largest city in the 10th century, a city whose population dwarfed even Paris. Córdoba was not just any city. It was a beacon of learning and tolerance, drawing scholars to its libraries and universities, much like Oxford or MIT today. But the bridge also bore the weight of conquest. When Ferdinand and Isabella reconquered Córdoba in the 15th century, it became a passage for soldiers, and later for the victims of the Inquisition. Look around and you'll spot a restored water wheel, an ingenious remnant of Córdoba's industrious past. In its heyday, this water wheel wasn't just ornamental, it was vital. It powered an irrigation system that sustained crops and fed mills producing essential goods like olive oil and grain, backbones of Córdoba's economy. Cats now reign supreme here, lounging across the water wheel's beams, while local vets ensure their population is kept in check with regular neutering. A short walk from the water wheel stands the Alcázar of the Christian monarchs, a fortress that has shaped global history. It was here that Ferdinand and Isabella met Christopher Columbus in 1492, granting him support for his pivotal voyage. What began within these walls would change the world forever. Yet the Alcázar also became a symbol of the darker side of their reign. The same monarchs who financed Columbus's exploration also signed the Edict of Expulsion, forcing Córdoba's vibrant Jewish community to flee. Within the castle walls, the Inquisition's trials unfolded, leaving an indelible mark on the city's history. Today, the Alcázar is home to peaceful gardens where pigeons coo and nest. It's a stark contrast to the grim chapters it's seen, a reminder of both its beauty and brutality. Standing near the bridge, the Triumph Gate gleams in the rising sun. Once a checkpoint where merchants were taxed, it later bore the somber role of watching over the Inquisition's victims as they passed. Today, it serves a far different purpose, a backdrop for wedding photos, the golden light casting couples in a radiant glow. Recent restorations have separated the gate from the old city walls, emphasizing its grandeur. Though it once symbolized control, it now stands as a symbol of new beginnings. As you cross the Roman bridge, imagine the millions of visitors who do the same each year, heading to marvel at La Mezquita or the Calahorra Tower, built long after the bridge itself. Though Córdoba's river is no longer navigable, it continues to shape the city's identity. Like the river, Córdoba has endured, silting over, reshaping, and ultimately thriving anew.